Warm reminder, the video will include material introductions. If you mind, you can skip them. 1 investment advice. All trading carries risk. For risk capital you can error ditos. I used ultralight clay for all 6 parts of my clay project, specifically the brand, Bai. Clay is not necessarily good just because others say it is. It becomes useful when you consistently use it and get accustomed to it, even if it's not particularly special at first. The first step in molding colored clay is to mix the skin tone. Because there may be color discrepancies in the video, I will tell you which colors to use for color correction. You will need to adjust the amount yourself. Take an appropriate amount of skin white and red to adjust the psychologist's skin tone for. Long night, refer to the reference image for color adjustment. I am afraid of mixing too much, so I mix half of it first. A little bit of red is also first mixed with some other colors. Pulling and kneading clay can trap a lot of air, so I don't like it. Add a bit of white to deepen it. The left side shows the guy compared to his original skin tone. Here, I am using my original face number 1. First, knead the clay until it is smooth and then roll it into a ball. The video is quite long, so most parts will be sped up. Pinch a pointy shape to make a nose. When placing the middle finger under the face mold, it can be used for the nose area. To align the nose tip and chin, push it all the way in. You can check the reverse side to see if there is any damage. I didn't touch the bottom inside here. This step is optional. Pile the excess on the forehead area. Tear open quickly. The freshly printed face needs to be aired out a bit. The excess parts can be cut after they dry. First set it aside to air for 1 minute before squeezing. After letting it sit for 1 minute, the surface will have turned matte, and you can start shaping the face. First, use knitting needles to shape the nose into a triangle. Gently use a rolling needle to shape the nose. Be careful not to flatten the face when trimming both sides. If your nose is not pointed enough, pull it out slightly with your hands. My lips are a bit thick, and this face mask doesn't have a mouth, which makes it look flat. You can use a needle to lift the chin to the lower lip. Approximately a little below the middle of this position. Excessive lower edge. Gently transition with your hand, and it will be completed. Set it aside for about 20 minutes, and then we'll proceed with the double eyelid surgery. During the time while the face is drying, let's first make a fake eye that will be needed for the eyelid surgery later. The translucent rolling pin is the least sticky one I've used for clay. Rolling out small pieces can be done without using a folder to prevent sticking. Pinch it and tear it off for him. Take out the circle cutting tool. For the size of the eyes, I have always used the black one. Cut a few more and some of them will be dry and not round. This artificial eye can be made in advance if you're worried about it not drying. When cutting, don't wait for the clay to dry before cutting, because it will shrink a little when it dries. 4 are enough. Put them aside and wait for them to dry. Remember to turn them over. The face cannot be larger than the eyes and must be completely dry. Place it on your face and adjust the position. Be careful, the face is still soft. Adjust the symmetry in reverse. After almost adjusting it, use the small black item from the 3-piece set to gently dot the position of the double eyelid on the eyelid. It doesn't have to be too deep, just enough for you to see it. Draw a shape similar to a trapezoid along both sides of the eye socket. Just be able to see it yourself, no need to go too deep. You can also put a mark under the eyes, but after I took it off, it left a mark. It is best to cut the lines of both eyes at the same height. You can use either the small red or small black one, and lift it along the eyeliner. Be careful here, your face might get flattened. I had to redo a few because of this. The size of the eyelid should match the size previously marked. It can be a bit larger, but definitely not smaller. The opening should not be too big, press it down a little. The other side should be the same, it needs to be symmetrical. Be gentle when touching your face, or it may become deformed. Just make sure the symmetry is about right. Try placing it with your eyes, and it won't look as ugly. Use white, purple, and silver resin clay to mix the base color for the eyes. Added white to purple. If the purple is too light, add a bit more. Let's go with this color. Rolling. A bit thinner. It's still this black cleaver. Set it aside and remember to flip it when it's dry. This is Quanchin's Fuching. Cut off a little bit of both first. Then determine the size of the eyes. This face is in an almost completely dry state. It seems that the clothes are a bit too big and need to be altered. After cutting, try to see if it fits and then proceed to the next 10 steps. Take a sharp knife and cut along the line of the eye. Cut the lower eyelid. When cutting, add a slight curve. Cut off the excess. This is the consequence of a dull knife. Trim neatly with small scissors. After repairing, put the eyes back in. It's a bit too big, cut it smaller. Another modification method is to try to achieve bilateral symmetry. Use the white circular cutting tool to remove it with the end that has a lid. Then, use this end to cut 2 circles of another size. Use white glue to stick the circle onto the box. Take out the carved gel. This is similar to UV and needs to be cured under a lamp. You can also use resin glue, which dries quickly. Take some rub first. Bend into a semicircle. Shaped into petals that are thick on the outside and thin on the inside. Don't get too close to the edge. Check the thickness. Yes, the first section is ready, and the lights can be turned on. The petals should ideally be arranged in a way that one overlaps the other. After shining the light, make the third petal. The eye isn't perfectly round, so I left some space unfinished. It will need to be trimmed later. I started getting lazy. The inner petals should be a bit smaller. color. After removing the part to be cut off, it will look like this. Use a knife to cut off the base at the back, but it doesn't need to be too clean. Accelerating. The one demonstrated earlier was done later. The two I have in my hand didn't turn out well in the photos. Use an enzyme-treated cotton pad to remove the excess. Try the size first. Cut off the excess. Mix gold, silver, and black colors. Back swatch test. Apply a dark color to the inside of each petal. Petal. Gold and silver mixed color applied to the entire eye. Eye. Pearlescent and white tones create a highlight under the eyes. This time, make the eyeliner three-dimensional. Thin top, thick bottom. Bottom. It's too long, make it shorter. The shape being cut is a trapezoid, narrower on the left and wider on the right. Right. Thick on top, thin on bottom, thin on left, thick on right. Right. Apply some white first. The side with a thick eyeliner should be applied to the face. The eyeliner is curved, please adjust it. Cut off the excess and look at my sheer slope. Scissors with the tips facing inward. With good eyeliner, it doesn't look as ugly. Use black acrylic paint mixed with water and a very light black to paint eyeshadow. The pen I use is shade Tang 00000. Swatch on the back. Draw 10 lines at the deepest part of the double eyelids to determine the position. The color of this line is the darkest. Use the discarded 0000 to apply the first layer of eyeshadow. Place the brush on the eyeliner to deepen. Adding color in small amounts multiple times. You can scrape off a little pastel first to better pick up the color. Apply it again over a large area on the eyelid after the initial application. Use a small eyeshadow brush to deepen the overall look. Look. Repeat several times. After applying color to both eyes, use the previously mixed acrylic to deepen it again. And first, draw the deepest line in the center, then gradually blend it outwards. This is the best effect of the first layer. The corners of the mouth have slightly drooped. The color of the lips in purple and red tones here uses Winsor and Newton acrylic paint. Because I redrew it, this is what I had previously agreed upon. First, apply a gradient on the lower lip, with a deeper color on the inside and a lighter color on the outside. You can start by drawing a small dot on the upper lip and then gradually expand it. Both sides should be symmetrical. Use a dark color to extend the line in the middle of the mouth. Both sides should be symmetrical, and the corners of the mouth can be slightly raised. The upper lip is filled to be more plump. Deepen lips. The edges should be light. Modify the areas that are not quite symmetrical. Curl the corners of your mouth outward a bit more. Add a few white highlights. The pattern at hand. First, draw a vertical line. Draw another horizontal line. And then fill it up. Make the tail a bit longer. Cut several eyelashes of the same color as your eyes. Apply some white glue to stick it on. Eyebrows are shaped with fruit-colored adhesive strips, with one end thick and the other end thin. And cut a few more strips for later use. Bevel cut small pieces. This is about raising the right eyebrow and left eyebrow in reverse. Apply white glue first for positioning. Three eyebrows are enough, any more will be covered by hair. Once the eyebrows are done, you can apply eyeshadow. Small amount of multiple superposition. Blend outward from the center. Apply some shadow above the eyes as well. Add some shimmer with a pearl color to the eyeshadow. The pastel used to paint the ship red is a crimson color. It also involves small amounts added multiple times. You can apply a little on the chin and the tip of the nose. The lips aren't bright or defined enough. Add a little UW. Bringing out the lower lip a little can make the mouth appear more defined. Fine. Just do it. Applying an additional layer on the upper lip can make it more three-dimensional. It's done. Like, share and subscribe.